Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I had to start with this from Cointelegraph. Just in, U.S. House passes resolution to overturn the IRS DeFi broker rule. That's a very good thing, because think about institutional adoption. What are the institutions going to do once they get into this space? They're going to open up passive income options for us as retail investors. Think about what the bank does now. They make loans, they lend money, they give you yield on your checking account. Even though it's way less than 1%, it's just some sort of yield. But there's going to be way better options in the crypto space because there's going to be so much competition. All of these institutions are going to be competing with each other to custody your crypto so that you can earn money off of it and so they can earn money off of it. And I thought this was a great clip coming from today's financial service GOP. Take a listen to this. This is what we need in the United States.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for holding this hearing, the golden age of digital assets. The goal of our digital assets policy is to make sure that the next wave of crypto and Web3 businesses emerge in basements and in dorm rooms, not in boardrooms and law firms. And that's what our digital assets policy will do. The digital assets and blockchain technology, they're democratizing the internet and our financial choices. These technologies can extend dollar dominance, lower costs, and expand financial choices. Just over a month ago, Chairman Hill and I released a discussion draft of the Stable Act. The bill establishes a framework for issuing and operating US dollar-backed stablecoins. We're now in the process of collecting feedback on the legislation as we move forward, and I'm excited for where we are today and for where we're going. Thank you.
I like what he said about the next wave of crypto and Web3 businesses emerge in basements and dorm rooms. That was huge, because the greatest ideas come out of dorm rooms and basements. Boardrooms and law firms always try to hold those ideas back because they're always putting their money in front of some other idea. They want to front run everything. But that's what you need. You need to have a level playing field, 100% level playing field in the United States when it comes to innovation. Do you know how many ideas out there that got crushed by big businesses or got stolen by Amazon or Walmart? We don't need any more of that going forward. We need a United States where the average person comes up with a great idea and that idea gets pushed ahead instead of being left behind. But I thought that was a great point. Ripple CLO and president of the NCA, Stuart Alderati, emphasizes that 55 million Americans are now owning or using crypto. Take a listen.
55 million Americans are now owning or using crypto. That's 1 in 5. But I think what really resonates is that they are everyday Americans. And we want to amplify their voices and sort of demystify crypto and make crypto much more accessible.
And that's why they're educating people on crypto. Education is huge in this space because any new investor that wants to get into this space, some of them, they want to be educated first. They're not gamblers like a lot of us are. You know, we see something great and all of a sudden you have vision to see where it's going 5-10 years from now. Some people, they need it spoon-fed to them. But 1 in 5 is investing or owning or using crypto. And that's huge. Wait until we see 3 out of 5 and 4 out of 5 people owning or using crypto. And that's going to happen. And a lot of people are going to be using crypto and not even knowing it inside of transactions very soon in the new financial system. And everybody always said that they're late or they're early. So the internet debuted January 1st, 1983. If you invested in it 16 years later, 1999, would you say you were late or early? The Internet of Value debuted on January 3rd, 2009. If you invested in it 16 years later, 2025, would you say you were late or early? I could tell you right now, you are still early, but time is absolutely running out. And a lot of people invested in the internet. A lot of people made a lot of money by investing in the internet. This is our chance right now to invest in the Internet of Value. This is going to be so much bigger than investing in the internet. You are investing in the financial system of the future. So when you look at XRP and it's sitting above $2, you're very early compared to where we're going. And this comes from Smoke. In this video, the Bank of International Settlements, the BIS, discusses the 3 key characteristics needed for a third-party currency for cross-border payments. That's what XRP is. It's a third-party bridge currency. Messaging, payments, interoperability. XRP addresses this through ISO compliance, ensuring seamless communication between different payment systems. Sufficient liquidity for cross-border payments. XRP meets this need by providing access to unlimited liquidity, ensuring efficient and fast transactions across borders. 3. Global cross-jurisdictional interoperability. XRP achieves this through its established professional relationships with internationally regulated financial entities, ensuring smooth operation across multiple jurisdictions. These are the very traits that make XRP the best candidate to address the needs outlined by the BIS for global payment systems. That's why when the BIS draws up a white paper, it's based on RippleNet technology and XRP, because they see XRP as the future. And it is a world's bridge currency. It can bridge anything of value, doesn't matter what it is. And with the rise of tokenization, XRP is going to gain a lot of value from that because it can move tokenized assets across borders. And when they talk about regulations, international regulations, this is why I'm telling you, you're not going to have regulations going from one country to the next and having them be very different from one another. They're going to be very similar regulations because that's what's going to make cross-border payments even faster. With the right regulations in place, everything will work seamlessly. Ripple wins another major XRP ledger integration for RLUSD. So on March 11, 2025, RWA.XYZ announced its integration with the XRP ledger. What is RWA.XYZ? It's a data and analytics platform that tracks the tokenization of real-world assets across multiple blockchains. It provides insights into asset-backed tokens, stablecoins, and other financial instruments that bridge traditional finance and blockchain technology. The platform aggregates information from various networks to present a unified view of the real-world asset market, making it a valuable tool for investors, analysts, and institutions exploring tokenized assets. And that's another thing you need on these networks, a great toolkit for investors so that they can understand and it's simplified for them. Because if something's complicated, nobody's going to want to use it. But if it's simple, everybody will on board and they will use it. But this is another great addition to the XRP ledger. But there's a lot of great things happening on the XRP ledger right now. While everybody's focused on dips in the market and everybody's fighting all over XRP, big things are happening in the background. The XRP ledger powers stablecoins, tokenized treasuries, money market funds, etc., already live and coming on chain. XRP ledger, RLUSD. So you see, RChax, we all know what's going on with RChax. They want to bring $30 to $50 trillion in real-world assets onto the XRP ledger. Brasa Bank, Brazil, will issue BBRL, a fully regulated Brazilian real stablecoin, on the XRP ledger. Other stablecoins are coming to the XRP ledger as well. Central bank digital currencies will be running across the XRP ledger. Meld Gold, Australia. Meld Gold will issue digital certificates on the XRP ledger representing fully backed physical gold and silver for seamless trading and settlement. Now, when it comes to gold, think about tokenized gold. If you could move the value of gold around the world in a matter of seconds for pennies on the dollar, how the hell does Bitcoin still be called digital gold? It's gonna end that narrative. Ondo Finance, a leading real-world asset issuer. Ondo is bringing tokenized U.S. Treasuries to the XRP ledger, backed by BlackRock, USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, which can be minted and redeemed 24/7 using Ripple, RLUSD. Open Eden is expanding access to tokenized U.S. Treasury bills on the XRP ledger, having surpassed $100 million in total value locked. And then you got Forge. SG Forge plans to launch its regulated EURCV stablecoin on the XRP ledger in 2025. Like I'm always telling you, things are happening in the background. Everything is still building out and growing. Ripple is getting bigger and bigger. The XRP ledger is getting bigger and bigger. Soon, the price of XRP will go higher and higher. And I thought this was great, coming from Cadillac. If you already knew XRP is the shipping container for anything of value, you're gonna make it. And that's what I was telling you. XRP can move anything of value. And he was replying to a post from Uphold. What is the shipping container of value? David Schwartz sums it up right here. Take a listen. This is one of my favorite David Schwartz clips.
So there's going to be a change. Every bank in the world, every payment company in the world would love to say to Amazon, to Airbnb, to Uber, or to that niche company, fire your payment employees, we'll just do your payments for you. But they can't. The networks they're built on just weren't designed to provide that functionality. That is going to happen no matter what. That is a given. We had a revolution in the physical delivery of goods with the shipping container, which changed globalization, started globalization. We had a revolution in the delivery of information with the internet. But what we don't know is, what is the TCP/IP of money? What is the shipping container of value? We don't know that yet. There's going to be one, though. That is a definite. And that's going to bring changes. And what I also want to get through is that one of those changes that I foresee and that I think is important is that the size of payments are going to shrink, drastically shrink. Many of you people here probably have a job and you probably get paid twice a month or every 2 weeks. Well, why is that? You probably pay bills once a month. Well, why is that? It's because payments are expensive and clunky. But if payments were cheap and simple, then those frequencies could go up. Money could be streamed at you while you're working. You could stream money to your landlord to pay for the place where you're staying. Now, I know those sound dumb, and I'll be blunt. Yeah, they are. And I'll tell you, like, if we were talking about email in the late 90s and you said to me, like, what are people going to use email for? I probably could not have given you the examples that is on everyone probably here, probably has a cell phone, probably has email on it, and probably has hundreds of messages that look nothing like postal mail or the messaging that existed in the late 90s. None of that could I have predicted. If you'd asked me if the internet had enough bandwidth in the year 2000, I would have said, yeah, it has plenty of bandwidth. Well, could I have imagined Netflix and on-demand video? That's ridiculous, right? Like the cost of bandwidth is too high for that. But the internet drove the cost of bandwidth down to zero. And if the cost of payments go down to zero, the world is going to change.
What I like about that clip the most is he's talking about a revolution happening, an evolution, because you watch everything expand over time. I mean, most people started out with dial-up internet, and you see how internet evolved to today. Same thing's going to happen with payments. Right now, there's not a need for people to get paid every single second of the day, but that's going to happen over time. And I even like the way he said that they're going to just stream money to you all day long while you're at your job. And that will be a thing in the future. All of what he's saying right now is going to be possible in the very near future. And he even said that payments are going to shrink. When you first get into crypto, when I first got into crypto, everybody always said, think about bank transactions. You know, thousands upon thousands of dollars, billions of dollars every single year, and XRP moving all that money. But he's saying payments are going to shrink. So payments shrink, but the amount of transactions go skyrocketing. I mean, trillions upon trillions of transactions happening every minute of the day. And that's going to be made possible as well. We are going to watch all of this happen in real time as XRP holders. And as all of this is happening, the price of XRP is going to gradually go higher and higher and higher. And because so much value is going to run across the XRP ledger. I mean, it's going to be trillions upon trillions of dollars. And people don't see it yet. Because right now, the price of XRP is still low. But that could change like an overnight event as well. Everybody always says there's a set price for XRP. And one day you're just going to wake up and that's going to be the price of XRP going forward. But nobody knows for sure if that's going to happen. I always pictured it like this: spike up, gradual upward movement. Another spike up, gradual upward movement. As more and more adoption is happening, more and more payments are happening. And even as you look at it now, you could already see that. You know, Donald Trump became the president and the price spiked up. And then it came back down and we had a couple of crashes. But XRP is still holding up very well. And I think it's because of that recovery of Gary being gone at the SEC and a more friendly, crypto-friendly, president, Congress, SEC, CFTC, and I think that's what's really helping with the recovery in the price of XRP right now. But once Ripple versus SEC comes to a complete end, then we would see a full recovery. A lot of people still think that's around $7 to $13, but you got to wait and see what happens. But everything that of value can be moved using XRP, and it will in the future. But until it does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.